Tell me what you're seeing currently now in the workplace. I know you're doing work now on civility. Tell me the good, the bad, and the ugly of what you're seeing now.
Yeah, so so with the good, what I'm seeing is again, when everybody's getting along, when no one's being challenged, right? Everybody is they're flowing, and that's not why they called me,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm going to get called when memos go out, right? That people disagree with, when positions get changed or swapped, when grievances get filed. There are things that create this environment. I want to talk a little bit about the beliefs, the values, and the life experiences. I like to call it your internal software.
Mhm.
I feel like those three apps are running at all times. And the challenge is that a lot of us are operating on old beliefs, outdated values, and past life experiences. And without that next level of understanding, people don't realize. And so I'll give a very obvious example. So, say if someone, say yourself, was raised not to use profanity, right? It's just wasn't something you did. Your family talked down on it. There's a strong belief about not using profanity. But conversely, where I come from, that's how we emphasize. That's how we express ourselves, right? And if in a conversation I started using profanity, every time I use it, it bucks up what? Against an old belief that was downloaded to you, which starts to make you not look at me in such a positive light because it's bucking up against that belief. Now I don't know this because I'm just being. And so if you're not able to realize that that's a you thing, not a me thing, right? If you don't know how to articulate that that's a you thing, then I've said these things. I thought I just had the best interview ever, and it never gets published because I dropped 3 or 4 cuss words, and it's a bug. You know what I mean? And so people
Mm.
miss the mark. So in a workplace, it happens all the time, right? Whether it's some people have really tidy desks, other people don't. The person with the super tidy desk thinks that everybody's desk should be tidy. So they're judging too quickly when they see other people don't do things the way that they do it. Or somebody's in the break room and they washed their cup out and left it in the sink.
Mm.
Somebody else was like, right? And then so it's like, it be little thing. The thing about incivility, it is those behaviors that are subtle and overt, right? So it's rude and disrespectful and discourteous behavior that don't necessarily like break a policy. It just rubs people the wrong way. So people are doing things throughout the day that they don't even realize. It's sometimes intentional, sometimes it's not. But what we do know in the end, forward facing, the team is not cohesive. And so the person that's responsible for that team recognizes that they don't have the skill to bring them together. And that's when they look out for folks like us to say, hey, can you come in and give us something? And we come with these well studied frameworks and principles that we put together to give them something to govern themselves by. And that's
Mm.
why I call my framework the EI Code of Conduct, because my goal is to set a new standard of behavior, dope behavior specifically, for us to be honest that we don't always behave appropriately when we're bothered. But we could point fingers at everybody else about how they behave. When it comes to us, we act like it don't matter. And so just raising that awareness about it. So in the work environment, because people spend so much time at work together,
Yeah, yeah.
right? If you're in a shared space, you're going to spend a lot of time with people. So you're going to get opportunity to see where people's beliefs, values, and experiences at, but they might not name them. They might not be able to articulate them. They might not be able to communicate it. And so people like to just revert within, don't say nothing, go talk to somebody that they're comfortable with, and then we have all these little pockets of tension going on. And at the end of the day, for every negative experience someone experiences in the workplace, they become counterproductive on an average of 37 minutes. So that has a huge impact on a work environment. If I piss you off, Tony, at work, and then you go talk to your closest person about it, Well, while y'all having that conversation, y'all not working.
Yeah.
All right. So people starting to realize the importance of helping people recalibrate so we can have healthy conversations and not take it to heart. And that's where emotional intelligence and promoting civility comes in.